From the Opupco Studios in Oklahoma City, this is an OSU Update with Gina Mizell. I'm Jenny Carlson. Gina, Joe Wickline, offensive line coach for the Cowboys. The last one of the original members of Mike Gundy's staff, he's the only guy left from that first season, still getting great results. You wrote about him in the Sunday Oklahoman. How has he been able to continue to be such a producer of great offensive lines?
I think it all kind of starts with his philosophy, which a lot of people think his philosophy isn't right, that it's not the way things should be done, of mixing and matching certain guys. He wants every offensive lineman to theoretically be able to play any position, and so during a game, from week to week, if he wants to get the best 5 guys on the field, if the second team right tackle is better than the first team left guard, he's going to flip them. So again, some people think that that's odd with the continuity and the chemistry that's so important to an offensive line, but yeah, you can't argue with the results. With the offensive numbers Oklahoma State has put up, with guys that have gone on to the NFL like Russell Okung and had tons of success, with a guy like Grant Garner who is the Big 12 Offensive Lineman of the Year, yeah, you can't argue with that, and he's regarded around the country as one of the best offensive line coaches, and again, yeah, he stayed on Gundy's staff for all 9 years.
Well, you talk about how good he is. He's so good that a ton of other people have wanted to hire him. NFL teams, teams with huge salaries for assistants like Texas, and yet he stayed in Stillwater. You ask him about that. Why?
Yeah, I think he just loves the quality of life in Stillwater. He loves Oklahoma State. He loves what's been able to be built here over the past 9 years, and he's confident in the future. And he pretty much said that the grass isn't always greener, and sometimes what may look like a better opportunity because maybe a team is more prestigious or a program is more prestigious or it's a chance to jump to the NFL, maybe that's not the best thing for him and for his family and his children and all that kind of thing, which is kind of rare in an assistant coach's world where it's such a nomadic profession. You see guys stay at one place for a couple years, then move on to the next place for a couple years and kind of keep on going down the road. But Joe Wickline is content in Stillwater. Again, who knows what the future will hold. He didn't know when he arrived here in 2005 that he'd still be here, but for now his family's comfortable here. They got a great 20-acre property in Stillwater that they've got batting cages and four-wheelers and horses and all that stuff. So he's content to stay here for now, and I know that Mike Gundy in Oklahoma State is certainly glad to have, again, one of the best position coaches in the country.
All right, thanks, Gina. Sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoma.